All right, guys, doing something a little bit different here. Got a little bit of a cold going on. That's why I haven't been able to upload as much. And it's just also been very busy. I've had a very busy time here. But anyway, I wanted to do something a little bit different and talk about some trades and stuff that I have done and some just some cool cars that I've done or that I've gotten over the course of what is it now, like 3 weeks since the last video. It's been a while. But I got the tripod set up, so I got both hands here, and I'm gonna use it because I did a couple of trades with people, and then I also want to open up some cars as well. But that's just get right into it here. Yes, those are my like car cases in the back. These are all the customs here. You might have noticed a couple of them. Like there's the Volkswagen, and then just a couple of others that you haven't seen yet. Yeah, like this cool combi is just a wheel swap, same with like the Fiat up there, but there's some that you have seen in videos as well. So without further ado, stop rambling. Yeah, those are just all Mustangs right there because I am a Mustang collector as well. So anyway, did a couple of trades with some people, got some like 3 different people actually. So let's just talk about the first one here. This is a did a trade with a guy locally, and he collects a lot of the older stuff. He's been collecting forever, and I happened to trade for a couple of really nice cars. So first off, I traded for this guy right here, which is a Ferrari 308, or according to Hot Wheels, this is the race bait car here from 1982. So this is like the first edition of this car here. Nice with the black walls, pretty cool looking car. I have a lot, so I'm gonna kind of go fast here. Another car that I have here, you saw the reflection of it, is another sweet car. This is the Roger Dodger here in this awesome like goldish chrome. Pretty cool. I don't really know too much about this car, like when it came out and stuff. I should have done research beforehand, but this is awesome as well, and it's got the black walls, so that's a good one. We'll set them back there. Another car, this one's kind of fun. I just got it because it's just screams 80s, and well, it is this guy right here. This is the Chevy Citation, I believe. This is also came out in the 80s. Yeah, 1980 here with the black walls. The black walls came out right after the red lines. So I think the red lines ended at like 1975. And then from 75 to I think 90 is the black wall era. And a lot of people remember this because they grew up with black wall Hot Wheels. And that's when they really started getting popular too. So a lot more of the black walls compared to the red lines. And then just a lot more of like varieties, as you can see, like exotics, muscle cars, and then you have this guy right here. So pretty cool. But yeah, Chevy Citation here as well. And then here are some that I really enjoy. This one is stinking awesome. Let's start with this one. This is the Datsun Z-Wiz. So it's called the Z-Wiz because it's not the Datsun name, but it does say Datsun on it. So it's the Datsun 240Z, which is eventually renamed to the Datsun 240Z in like 2009. I think this one ended, I did research on this one. This casting ended in, shoot, I think it was like 92, maybe? I don't know. It came out in 1976 though, as a red line originally with the same paint scheme, but this is the black wall version. Still a sweet looking car, and it's like in perfect condition too for the age. So pretty fun there. Another little black wall. And then here is another one that I didn't even know existed. Well, I knew the casting existed, but not this specific one. This is a Toyota Supra, similar to the Toyota Supra that came out as a Super Treasure Hunt in 2023, but this is the original retooling of it, which is different, of course. But yeah, 1982 Toyota Supra. This one came out in 1982, but not this specific one. This specific one came out later in a like a play set. That's why it's like green like this, and that's why you probably haven't seen this car before, because it came out in a play set, not a single model. So the casting has come out multiple times, but this specific one in this color came out in that I think it's called like the Pass and Go, or like it's a gas station type setup. So, but yeah, so there you go. Toyota Supra there, pretty sweet looking. I did also same thing, same guy. I also got some of these, which are pretty cool. These are Chuck E. Cheese cars. I had no idea what the casting is. It did blow through the blister, which is kind of a bummer. But this is the seared tuner. That's funny, instead of seared tuna. But it's the Chuck E. Cheese car. This came out in what, 2000? So probably 2002. So pretty cool looking there. Inner protector. Of course, the protector is just beat because of like 20 years of this thing just being like this, but pretty cool there. Another one that I thought was really cool that I traded for is this limited edition 57 Chevy from Malta Meal. So I do have a couple of castings of the 57 Chevy, blown 57 Chevy, because it's got the engine there, but this one's pretty sweet as well. This one is a mail-in, similar to the, yeah, it's a little worn, but this is similar to the mail-ins that you get now with the RLC cars, but this is what it was back in the day. So I don't remember exactly how you get that besides Malta Meal, but I don't know. People can write in the comments on it. Here's another one that's pretty cool. This is a Chuck E. Cheese car again. This is the Camaro, I believe, or the Firebird. I think it's the Camaro though. This one's a little bit older. It is, yeah, it's Camaro. Okay. It is 1995, so probably like 1996 here. Does it say? No, it just has that on there. But pretty cool as well. Chuck E. Cheese car. So that one's cool. Here is yet another Chuck E. Cheese car here. I don't know how you got these back in the day. If anybody would like to write about them in the comments, please let me know. This is a 1980s Corvette, as it says there. It's got an opening hood, which is pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this is an old like Corgi casting. So back before Corgi was its own brand, and then I think it just got bought out by Mattel itself, and then eventually I think it died off, and then Hot Wheels just kind of took all the castings. So they did eventually retool some of them just because they did look different. I do have a couple of castings that were Corgi models, but turned into Hot Wheels, like Hot Wheels branded, but it was originally a Corgi model. But this one came out in probably 97. Pretty cool Chuck E. Cheese car there as well. Here is another one. This is another Chuck E. Cheese car. This one's got a sticker on it. Here. We'll leave the sticker on there because it's not going to come off nicely, but it does say Chuck E. Cheese again. This is another Chuck E. Cheese car, special edition there. Doesn't have any hole on the card, so pretty cool. I have no idea what this one's called. Sweet 16. So this is a newer model of the Sweet 16, and it says what? What does it say there? CEC? CEC Entertainment, and then it has a date, and I can't read it, so that's what it says right there on the back. Pretty cool too. There it is. There's some info on the back, so some information for you. This is probably 2001. This casting, or this card came out. This thing came out in like 2001, so pretty cool as well. So there you go. Another Chuck E. Cheese car. And then last but not least, I know you guys are probably getting tired of this already if you're still watching, but here's another Chuck E. Cheese car. This is the custom van here. Hot rod custom van, made in China. I think this is also not originally a Hot Wheels casting. I just don't know where it came from. So Chuck E. Cheese again, special edition. This one has holes in it, so it's kind of worn, but this one came out in 1996, so probably like 1997. So pretty cool as well. Chuck E. Cheese, and then that fun purple, looks like a 70s van. So there you go. So there is that there. So that's one trade down. Let me come back and I will continue on with the next trade. All right, for the next trade, yeah, I put the nice ones in the back. This one I traded another buddy of mine in locally, and he collects Toyotas, and I think I had a couple of Toyotas for him, and then he traded me a couple of Toyotas in return, and some other really good castings. But let's start off with this guy here. This is a Toyota 1987 Toyota pickup truck from the Toyota series. This is an older car culture series, so all the cars are Toyotas, hence the Toyota series. But I think this came out, when did it come out again? 2021, so probably like 2022. Pretty cool. 1987 Toyota. We've seen it many a times, but pretty cool back in the day. Just an old school looking Toyota pickup truck. So there's that. Here is another good one here. This one's pretty cool. This is a RLC car that I bought off of him. He bought an extra of them, and I'm not really into the RLCs, but this one I had to because it's a Skyline. But this is the Pink Party 1972 Skyline HT 2000 GTR. We've seen this. This is the membership car for 2022, which you can pick up, by the way. So, but yeah, so there it is on the info. It's got an opening hood, so backwards style opening hood. It's got pink bucket seats. That's cool. I just noticed that. But yeah, you can see the detail on the wheel, or on the engine there. And then it's got the cool like pink redline wheels as well. The reason why I wanted this one is because, sorry, I had to go grab it. I forgot to grab it. But I wanted to pair it with this guy right here. This is the R34 Pink Party Skyline. So there you go. A kind of like then and now comparison for you. This one I love. I love this one. This is probably one of my favorites of the R34, at least that I own. I know there's a couple of others of the RLC R34 out there, but they're too expensive for what I want to pay for them. So anyway, yeah, it says RLC pink. This one says, oh, it says 72 HK, but it does have a white base. This one does not, so that's pretty cool. That one has Real Riders. This one has the red lines. So cool, cool, cool. We will put those off over there. Here is another Toyota. This is another 1987 Toyota pickup truck. This is a mainline of it back in, what, 2013? Yep, 2013. I can't remember. Is this the first edition of it? No, I think it came out a year before as well. I can't remember. He told me and I forgot. Darn it. But pretty cool. Another 87 Toyota. And then here is yet another 87 Toyota, but this one is in black. The other one was in tan there. Same year, 2013 as well, in same series, the HW showroom. So just a recolor. Pretty cool. I think I like the black one more, personally, though. So there's that. And then he also happened to grab these for me because I missed out on it. It was in a shop that I don't typically go to, but it is local. But they had new XLs, new old XLs. So I finally got my hands on the Porsche 934.5 here of the XL series. So new for 2026. So there it is. This is a remake of the mainline that came out in what, 2021, I believe. That also had a Super Treasure Hunt variant. So, but yeah, it is this series. I have the Supra, and I do have the Skyline and the El Segundo Coupe, but I was missing this guy. So this guy and the Silverado. But speaking of the Silverado, here it is. Oh, sorry, it was a lot heavier than I thought. So the 1983 Chevy Silverado, I finally have it. Or according to Mattel, it's the Sliverado, because they misspelled it. So fun little like whoopsie. It's, I wouldn't call it an error because it's on every single one, but it's a little bit of a an error, grammar error, spelling error, but pretty cool. All in all, fun looking car. Or truck. I can't remember what this one is based on though, but super cool. So there is that. And then I also wanted this. So here's another one of the R32 Skylines. This is also a 2022 that main line that they just blew up to the 143 scale. So there it is there. So that is the other trade that I did. One more trade, and I will see you guys here soon. All right, and last but not least on the trades, I did another trade with a guy. This guy went to a different place that I don't go to, because it's a little far out of the way, and because of gas, the way it is, I don't travel there as much. But he went down there and he found some goodies for me, and I did some trades with him, and well, here you go. I got this. This is the another XL car, but this is the Series 3 now. So the Series 3 has these cars in it, and I happened to he grabbed the 1987 Toyota AE86 Gran Torino, new for 2026. So pretty cool. I think this is also a 2022 car, if I remember correctly. So yeah, pretty cool. Just a main line that they blew up to a size 143. He also did go to a Walmart down there, and they had some Zamacs, and he happened to grab a 1985 Honda CRX Zamac that I really wanted, so I traded him for it. So this is from the H case at Walmart, so be on the lookout for H case, because you might get to see some Zamacs. And then I'm pretty sure the other Zamac in the series is the Beast Fiat thing, so be on the lookout for that one as well if you're interested. I will try to see if I can get it just to complete the set for the year, but yeah, this is definitely a keeper. I love this thing, being a Honda and also being a Zamac. So it will look really good next to my Civic Zamacs. And since it's also H case, they did have some new models, so I also got the Mercedes-Benz CLA HW. So pretty cool, new for 2026. So there's that there. Pretty fun looking. I remember Lamley talking about this car, and it just looks so crazy looking. So, and it's like the paint scheme and everything like that. I can't remember, but there's something special about the paint on this one. So pretty cool looking new model. Here is another new model. I didn't actually get this in a trade, but it was when I was with him, or with the guys. But they got some G case in, and I did happen to get the Ford F-150 Lightning Super Truck. So there it is. This is another new model here. This is actually a real truck. Same paint scheme, same everything. And I remember Lamley talking to the designers of this truck as well for Hot Wheels, and it's stinking sweet looking. It's just big. Look at that. Look at the size of it. It's pretty big. So, but yeah. So there's that. I actually think I filmed that, so you might see that in a pickup video later. And then last but not least, this guy also ran into some Fast and Furious, the Dream lineup, and there was one car that I was missing, and it was this right here, the 1999 Subaru Impreza wagon. I got all the others that I wanted from this set, being the Mustang and the Maxima. I did grab the Fleet line for a buddy of mine. I might have grabbed that, I don't remember. But the 1999 Subaru Impreza, this is 1 out of 5. This is the first one from that 5-car set. It's also a new model as well, so first debuting in this set. There's a lot of people that talk about where this this car is actually in what is it, the Fast and Furious movies, and I think it's in Fast 10. So you could probably yell at me in the comments on that, but yeah, pretty sweet looking car. Because it is a Silver Series, you get the Silver Series wheels, but you also get taillights and headlights and full-on details all the way around. So pretty cool. Plastic base though, so 25 years of Fast, pretty cool. So there you have it. Those are some trades. Next, if you're still with me, we're gonna move on and do some opening of some cars. So with that, I will see you guys soon. All right, so there it is, cleaned off the workspace yet again. Now I just want to go through and open some castings here that I've collected over the course of a couple of weeks, so when I can actually go out, so when I feel well enough. But here are some castings here. This is the Datsun 240Z, oops, from the Then and Now, excuse me. There it goes. From the Then and Now series, so pretty cool in this orange. I really like this casting, so I wanted to get one opened. So, to go into my Nissan and Datsun loose collection here. So yeah, there it is. Now I can actually breathe. I love that orange. That is so good looking. So, pretty cool looking Datsun 240Z here. Just throw it over there. Next, I have collected a ton of these. So, for customs, but I haven't opened any, and I probably should. So, we'll start with this guy. This is the Ferrari F40 Competizione in black. This is the mainline to the Super. This is actually a D-case car, though. But this is the C-Case Supercharger Hunt for 2026. And, well, as a mainline, too, this thing's just gorgeous. Oops. So, there it is here to go into my loose Ferrari collection. So, pretty cool. It's just black, but you have the, whatchamacallit, the headlights are part of the actual windows, and then you have the Ferrari logo there, and the Ferrari logo there, and there. And then the tail lights are part of the actual, like, interior as well. So, pretty cool looking. All in all, a really good looking car. So, there is that. This one I had forever and didn't realize that it was all jacked up on the card, but this is the 24/7 from the Nightspeed series. So this is a pretty cool fantasy casting, but it looks just like a 240 mixed with a couple of other cars that I think maybe an RX-7 if I remember correctly. I remember people talking about this casting when it first debuted, this actual style, and why they went with the graphics, but there you go. And I'm pretty sure that Japanese letters right there just says Hot Wheels. So that right there just says Hot Wheels. But pretty cool. All in all, looks really good for just being a, what, $1.25 car. The amount of details that's on it. Yeah, you don't get taillights, but since it's red, you can kind of already get taillights. So, or it's the same color as taillights. So, but yeah, pretty cool looking. Just another main line. And then here are some other ones. These I got for pretty much wheel donors for my customs. And well, here is the first one. This is the Mercedes-Benz 500 SEL. This is from the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. This is the set that has the Mitsubishi Eclipse. We literally have way too many of these on the shelves. And I got this one like forever ago because it was on sale at Target. Oh, it's been a butt to me. 1 second. There we go. This is a big car. Holy cow. But there it is. This is the Mercedes-Benz. This is what? 2 out of 5. So it's the second car from the series. Oh, I didn't even notice the windows down. So yeah, so pretty cool. I mainly grabbed it because of the those iconic wheels right there, but because it is a premium metal base, rail riders, and it's also got front details and back details. Door handles are detailed. Just looks really good. So if you're like a Mercedes collector, honestly, this is a pretty sweet looking car to have. And you can find it literally everywhere. Well, at least where I live, you can. So same concept here with this guy. This is the Lincoln Hypersport W Motors Lincoln Hypersport. This is 4 out of 5 from the same series. This debuted in Furious 7 from the movie, but this one's pretty cool. Again, just a wheel donor. Gosh, I hate opening up premiums. They suck so much. Okay, got it. So there you go. This is actually a pretty sweet looking car as is. I might actually just leave it. I love that metallic metal flake red. So, and again, because it's a premium, metal base, grill riders, and full details all the way around it. So I mainly grabbed it because of the 10 spokes here, but I don't know, I might have to keep this one as is. So pretty cool. Then here is another one. This is a older one. I got it in a collection. This has just been so hammered, so hammered, that it's like I'm gonna put it out of its misery. But it's this is the Import Heat Japanese Classics 2-pack from Johnny Lightning. This is the 1990 Nissan 240SX up top and the 1985 Nissan 300ZX. And because I'm on an opening spree, I might as well just rip this guy open. So the package is already destroyed anyway, and might as well let them breathe. So there we go, some Johnny Lightning action here. So you got these, they have like rubber wheels. Actually, the wheels look quite dumb on this, to be honest. So, but in the license plate it says Nissan there. Pretty cool. Just a nice looking standard 240. So pretty cool car to add to the collection there. And then here is, this one's heavy. This is the Nissan 85 Nissan 300ZX. So it's got full details on the front, full details on the back. It also says Turbo 85 on the license plate. There it goes. And I'm pretty sure the hood opens up. If I can get it open. Is it a standard opening one? Huh. One second. Alright, that took a lot longer than I thought, but if you just use this corner right here of the container, you can get it open. So yeah, it does open. There it is. The engine right in there, which is actually detailed as well. So, pretty cool. So, there you have it. There is that guy there. And then last but not least, I also have this guy right here. This is the 1970 Ford Mustang Foose Gambler from the Foose series. This is an M2 model kit. There's all like the M2 stuff. I won't bore you with me putting this entire thing together or opening it up and stuff like that. So let me just do a little like before and a little after and stuff like that, or maybe just do a time lapse. I'll do that. I'll do a time lapse of me ripping this thing open. So with that, I will clear off the workspace here and let's build this thing. So cool. With that, see you guys soon. Alright, well there you have it. Here it is. All built up, ready to go. Got your engine in there. Pretty sweet. And it says the Foose on the side there. I went with these wheels because, I don't know, they kind of look sweet like that. But there it is. Nice blue with blacked out accents, and then you get the chrome on the front. So pretty sweet looking car. I didn't put it back in the base yet, but there it is. So there you go. Just opened up some goodies here. So and then it did come with some extra wheels and stuff. This isn't the first time I've done the model kits, so I had no idea what I was doing. So I will have to edit that video just a little bit, because yeah, I had no idea what I was doing. So but yeah, so there you go. There's some bits. So, and then a screwdriver. So but yeah, so there you go. Did a lot of opening, some trading and stuff like that. Luckily the M2, sorry, I'm still on it, but luckily it came with the model kit or instructions, because I had no idea what I was doing. But yeah, so there you go. There is everything there, all ripped open. And just some trades and stuff that I did as well, just because I have gotten some stuff over the course, but yeah, I've just been so busy with stuff that it's been difficult. So thank you guys for sticking it out. The ones that are still here, appreciate you guys a lot. I will try to see if I can get back into a system so I can give you guys the content that you guys want. Be sure to check out my website as well, because I have put a lot of work into it. Like these guys will all be put in here shortly. Even like open cars, that's kind of why I wanted to open them too. Not only to go into my personal collection, but also to have some video or some pictures of the open cars as well. So yeah, thank you guys again for watching this. A little bit different here. And yeah, so thank you for sticking it out to the end again, as usual. Yeah, with that, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.